I'm a bit early or what, I don't know. So I'll just sneak upstairs while little one's having his dinner. I will find what I was watching. I will put this up I will share it in my community page, the link to this, the video, the channel I was watching. When I find it. Right. Hot again. Right, found it. So it's warm upstairs. That's why I felt so, talking about energy, if anyone's there, say hi. So lethargic yesterday. It was so humid. I just had to lie on bed most of the day and just chill because it was just, I just felt like I couldn't breathe. I felt like I just had no energy to do nothing. Even I just wanted to sleep. Yeah, it was too warm. Not good in the heat. I cannot imagine people who are wearing masks. Not that I'd ever be wearing one unless I really had to, because, you know, my thoughts on that. Hi, Deborah. The masks are not good for you. Talking about energy, you're not letting your life force in, oxygen and everything that goes along with that. You are cutting it off. So I can't imagine people in the heat who wear them and then they probably are falling over, like some of them videos that they've shown you in China, and passing out, because at the end of the day, you're cutting your life force off. Fact. Especially when it's humid like that and you've got something around your face. People, wakey wakey. Hi, D'Angelo. So, hi, Ricardo. So, yeah, yesterday I had no energy today. I've got quite a bit of energy. I just rested most of yesterday. I don't know if anyone else was feeling like that, but in the UK, where I'm from, it was just very humid. It is quite sticky today. I don't do well when it's like that. But anyway, got through that. Hi, National Memorial Gardens. Now, I've just been watching, and I'm going to put it in my community post after, unless somebody finds it, any mods find it, I can throw it in chat. But it was Journey to Truth, which is an Ace channel, another channel I came across a few days ago, talking about episode 53, Peace, Plasma, Psychics, Physics, Consciousness, Energy Medicine. Now, if a lot of you don't know, the whole thing with Q is it's high up military, just had a mini thunderstorm, high up military, they say, clearance, but it's also to do with high up clearance energy. Now, if you're on the same wavelength of me, very interested in Nikola Tesla and what Nikola Tesla knew, free energy out there. We are getting free energy because there is free energy. We shouldn't really be paying for it. I see that as plasma, the ether. There's very many different names for it now. They've just done a great video on a guy who's talking about inventions that they've got. High genetic awakening, inventions that you could say Nikola Tesla, and they do ask him that, things you put around your neck with a vial of water, and the water's had intention on it, and other things that go into it, which a lot of us know when you do that in meditation with, I believe, breathing in the good ass prana. The prana is life force. People call it different things, but it's the same. Chi, whatever, it's the same. Hi, John R. So, hi, My Skies 5D. So I don't know if any mods can find that, but that was Journey to Truth channel, and that was episode 53. I think it's David Pace, Plasma, Physics, Consciousness. So, hi, Lynn. Hi, everybody in chat. And if I don't say hi, it's just because I'm on one now. So, let me see. I don't know where they got up to. Where have I got up to in it?
With our consciousness.
That is why mass meditations are so crucial.
Exactly.
And that's actually, they've done scientific studies on mass.
They just talk about mass meditation, which a lot of us know when it's mass meditation, or there's maybe the power of 8, which is 8 of you putting the same meditation out. That'll have to wait. It can change things. So, hang on a minute. Have to bring that back. Switch it off a minute. Yeah, big up the Ralph Smart. Ralph Smart's ace. I was watching Ralph Smart last night, actually, in bed when I was resting, because like I said, it was too hot. Yeah, a lot of Infinite Waters. Ralph Smart's brilliant. Elon Musk is the one to kill the bees. Yeah, I'm not into Elon Musk, and I'm not talking about Tesla as in Tesla, their Tesla tech, as in Elon Musk. I'm talking about the Nikola Tesla, the man, not them on that side that try to replicate stuff for their devices and not for the people, not for humanity, but the free energy. So they're talking about things that can be made that you buy once, and then it's forever lasting. So you don't have to buy another one. So yes, you buy it once, but once you've got it, this vial of, you'd have to go and watch the video, I can't explain it properly, would last forever. Oh yeah, Danny, I'm on big Nikola Tesla, not Elon Musk. No, thank you. That's the reverted one. So it is free, and it's free to us anyway. And I do believe people bring it in through meditation, deep breathing. That's why they'll say, deep breaths. But if we can have new technology, which we've got, which has been suppressed, which a lot of us know. That's why Trump's been talking about light therapy, and people have said about med beds. Well, that's sort of in that video. You can sort of see a thingy sitting, and a thingy sitting, and you can make these yourself as well. But like they say, because it's got something that could harm you at first, it doesn't after. It might be easy to just buy the stuff and then you've got it for life then. It gives you energy, and that's what they've been suppressing, I believe. And it was just a really good, interesting video to go and watch. You may resonate with it, you may not. But the guys on the Truth to Journey channel are really good guys, really ace guys. And there were some other guys, I'm sure. I was going to give a shout out to somebody. Laura Eisenhower did a video the other day, and I'll just give it a quick shout out while I remember, because I said I would. And I've just found them on Facebook. I don't think they're on YouTube, but they're on Facebook. And this is what I mean about, yes, the world is awakening. Yes, the world does look batshit crazy, especially to the normies, but I guess it would because... Hi. So Laura Eisenhower did a video with decoding psyops of divide, which we all know that's what's going on with the whole BLM. Not going to talk about it because everybody's talking about it. We all know. If you're awake, you know what's going on. If you're asleep, you're going to argue the fact about it. So not going to go into it. But divide and conquer agendas and embracing unity. I don't know what these two guys were called, but can't remember.
Thank you for having us. We really appreciate it.
Yes, it is.
Awesome. Okay, so these guys are truthers like you wouldn't believe. I mean, it's so great to watch them in action. They put out lives all the time. It's really important to follow them on Twitter and Facebook so that you can tune in. I mean, it's like right in the moment, and ooh, that's quite it.
But anyway, you can go and check that video out yourself. They're actually on Facebook, called, I think it's Reven Rising. Is it Reven? Or Reven, might be Reven Rising. Yeah, they're a load of truthers talking about a load of other stuff. Really like that chat as well. And like I said, hi from Australia, upside down. Hi. Like I said, there's many people awakening to different things because it's not just one thing in the truth community. There's lots of different things. It's multi-layered. But the whole thing with energy and Nikola Tesla is he knew about the free energy. He knew about the energy that can give you energy, because that's how I'd like to take it away. So it was just a really good chat. It puts you in a vibrant, good mood as well. But like I said, the one I've just watched on the Truth, what did I say it was called? Journey to Truth channel was just brilliant. It can help a lot of people with certain diseases and stuff. And this is what I believe you're going to start seeing a lot more people talking, normal people like me and you, talking about these sort of things, because we know that technology's out there and there's normal people that are making these things to put out there. We're not just talking about what's going to be disclosed eventually. It's coming with when the government and that have to put it out, because it is there, it has to come out. It's just certain things are being taken down. We know this, but there's going to be lots of, like we would say, truthers out there, normal people that are trying to put the truth out, that know this, that are starting to put these, I don't know what you call it, patents out or whatever they're called, putting them out And I believe that is one of them. And I just saw it and thought, that just reminds me of Nikola Tesla. And like I said, they did ask the guy, and he went, yes, it is, but it's like a bit different. But loads of people have done these different things. They call it different things, but it is the energy all around us, the ether that we... They also did it about food, like you could pattern off food and it'd give you the energy off food. So you're not exactly eating it, but you get this energy off food. It was hard for me to explain, but if you actually go and watch it, you'll understand more than me sort of saying it. Also, I always have Himalayan salt, which is funny because some people say, shouldn't have salt, shouldn't have salt. Yeah, that's what they tell us not to have. Salt water's a conductor, and Himalayan salt, I love Himalayan salt anyway. And I just, where is it? They were going on about Himalayan salts putting this thing as well, so salt and something else. And I thought, funny that, because it says, salt water is a good conductor of electricity. Salt molecules are made of sodium ions and chlorine ions, and iron is an atom. Now, this is where I go on about the, I think about the orbs that I see, and I don't care if people think it's dust or whatever, they don't think it's this, that and the other. I'm not really bothered about that. I've got my truth, and my truth's my truth. I see orbs as a lot of things, but I do see orbs as, yes, little tiny particles that can be, they expand with light, but I also see it as light energy. I also see it as prana. I also see it as the ether, the light that we eat, if you want to say the light that goes into food. When they say you should eat food, a bit like in the Bible, it was fruit. And I'm not religious in that sense, but you know what I mean. Fruit, photosynthesis, light particles that go in us when we breathe. So if you want to breathe the light and eat the light, you've got to be eating the right foods. That's why, you know, drinking water, you can put your intention on water as well, that works as well. Drinking the food, eating the food from the light. But I also think, like, when people are wearing these face masks, you're not letting your God-given prana, light source, force, God, whatever you want to call it, particles in your body. And because the air is clearing up now, because there isn't chemtrails like there used to be, and I don't care if people think that's bull crap, because it's not. We have had chemtrails, this, that and the other, stopping at what I believe it was for, was to stop the light, multi-layered, because it could have been to do with covering certain things up, to stop the light, to stop the sun. The sun is God, whatever you want to call it, source, light. We are light, we are photosynthesis, light beings. That's what I think we are. We're all happier, we're all more energized when the sun's out. So these particles that come from the sun, that have been in a lot stronger, coming through frequencies and stuff of you, when you breathe them in, you're feeding off that light source. This is the right, that is right. They don't want you breathing in the prana exactly that way. And that's just what I was thinking about today when I saw this video. And I go on and I show you the orbs and stuff, and I see it, you know, the other day I was watching the sun come through my window and I can see the light particles. Yes, people say, well, dust, but I saw the light particles. Yes, there is dust in the air, gets kicked up in the energy, the prana. But when I was looking with my own eyes, not with a camera, I saw them. I do see them out the corner of my eyes, but I saw them in front of my face, glowing like they do on camera, stronger than I've ever seen before. So to me, they were cutting the sun off because they don't want us breathing in the prana. Hence why it has been very sunny. If you think about it, this is what's come into my head. If you think about how the weather's been, especially in the UK, it's been hot for this time of year. You know, even when this whole pandemic started, they want you to wear face masks. And it's been sunny in the UK. Don't be breathing in your life force, prana, though it's around you all the time. But we want to cut you off from that source. We don't want you awakening and feeding into that soul consciousness, let's call it. Don't know where that came from. Because it is the consciousness that where this whole consciousness, you know, that everyone's talking about. You need to be conscious. A lot of people are not conscious of what's going on and how we manifest in this world. But the more conscious we become of this, we create our own reality. That's why if you listen to that channel as well, they talk about mass meditation. A lot of us know about that. That's why they do their own sacrifices and their own sort of satanical meditations on the world with 9/11 and so on and so on, because and 17 in the house, because it puts people in a fear energy, and then everyone goes on a bit of a downer, don't they, on a fear, and then that you feed into that energy of what you're focusing on. For example, what happened then, and all the things that are happening now with what's going on with the protests. This is why I said the other day, when you keep watching it and you're feeding into it and you're getting angry with your emotions, it's emotions in energy in motion. This is what happens. Hi, Symphony of Souls. I think that's what Ralph Smart was saying the other day. Well, it was not the other day. He was doing a meditation one about beginners in meditation, if you want to look at that. A lot of us know that what you're looking at, you get triggered, and then it sets you off into with your emotions. They know that. That's why they set these false flags up with certain things. And I will say, with George Floyd and what's going on, to set something off so you all get angry, so you're all kicking off, so you're all in that emotion, in that energy of that flow of that energy, which is anger and hate. We're supposed to be coming from that. We're supposed to be learning from the past as well. People are repeating history at the minute, but there's a lot of people waking up. There's a lot of stuff coming out if you're looking in the right places. So when you're meditating, if people are getting stuck with that, it's being in a place of the now and not judging. Because I wrote down what Ralph said and I thought, yes, that is what it is. It's coming from a place of non-judgment, acceptance. Even when you're meditating, thoughts will come in. You just let them thoughts be clouds and let them come in and let them pass by. But if you're judging, like you're judging what's going on with the protests at the minute, what's right and wrong, just don't be feeding into it. It's all to get you to react, and mostly in a negative way. So you're feeding into that source of energy, which is negative, which just goes on and on and on. This is why people need to realise what the hell's going on and wake up. This is why I've said, watch what's going on. Look at the news, but don't get enthralled in it where it's making you angry. I've had to come from that. I just look at it now and I'm like, here we go again. Look at what they're trying to do. Right, we'll do the opposite. They want us in anger. Let's not go to anger. Let's go to the opposite of anger. What's the opposite of anger? That's what they're doing. And if you look at it, mostly mainstream media is to get your emotions on anger or something that really upsets you to get you going. Don't get me wrong. We need emotions to make us move. But if they had more positive stuff on that, I'd be like, right, well, I've seen this, but there's a lot of stuff out there on BLM things that are going on, the really good stuff that they're putting positive stuff out of people coming together from both sides and communicating. Everyone would see that more, but they're not. They always have to focus, because it's what they focus on the shit. And most of the shit is their propaganda, is their false flags, and is their agenda, because Antifa's behind that movement. And it's not saying that movement's wrong. There's no right or wrong. It's not wrong because people believe they're going into that movement for something, but they really need to look back in history and really realise the truth, but also realise they're being played. They're being played by what lies behind that movement, which is Antifa and so on and so on. So I'm just saying. I'm just like, oh boy, I'm not watching this. Yeah, just don't watch it. I see a bit, I get sent stuff and I go, I'm not watching it because I know what's going on. I know what the agenda is. So I'm choosing not to participate in the process of anything, but trying to put something else out. We need to know, this is why Q said you don't have to be into Q. The world is not going to be told, it's going to be shown. And that's what's happening. It's just being played out. So it's just like popcorn, folks. It's being played out. Yeah, psychological warfare. Exactly. It's been a silent war, and it's a spiritual war as well. So like I said, spiritual war, trying to take our life force. Think of Star Wars, the Force. Life force, source, energy, God, whatever you want to call it, that's what they've been trying to do. So please go and check out Journey to Truth. Did I say it was Journey to Truth? Don't know if any mods can find it and slap it in the but I will put it up on my community post after. It's just interesting than watching the crap that's going on. It's solutions that we need. That was showing solutions to people's energy, healing, because it is going to be a holistic healing of light therapies. Just like Trump said, light therapies, same thing really, prana, light, it's all the same to me. We can heal ourselves, basically. We can have devices that also help us heal, but we can do it ourselves. Yeah, Journey to Truth, was it podcast?
Studies on mass meditation.
Journey to Truth podcast it was, this one. And it was episode 58, I think. Episode Episode 53, sorry, 53. Yes?
What are you doing?
Right, I'll be down in a minute. Can you shut the door? Have you had your dinner?
Yeah.
Right, shut the door then. I'll be down in a minute.
I said, what are you doing?
I'm on YouTube. You were supposed to be eating your dinner, so I'm going to come down in a minute.
From when I'm done.
Yeah. So,
Then on YouTube, who are you speaking to on YouTube?
speaking to everybody, have you got a message today? Any messages for the world?
The whole world is love.
The what?
The whole world's love.
The whole world's love? So what should everyone be doing? That's all he says. What should everyone be doing in the whole wide world?
Good.
Good? Yeah?
I'd rather be bad today.
Oh, right. Say bye then.
Bye.
Say see you later, tubies.
See you later, tubies.
Okay then. See you in a minute.
What is a tubie?
It's just YouTube. Go on then, because I'm coming down in a minute. Right, just let me go and
Bye.
sort this. Finn? Finn? Come on. Right, have you eaten it all?
Yeah.
Right, I'm coming check in a minute. Kids, nearly turned into the Finn show then, but there you go. High risk chime. Yeah, the whole world is love, he says it every day, and you've all got to be good. That's what he said. Everyone must be good. I did a few, I'm going in a minute anyway, because I didn't realise he'd finished his dinner, so I did some pictures while I was in bed last night, because like I said, I was hot, I had no energy whatsoever. I had a headache, which I don't normally get because of the heat. It felt very dense yesterday. But the other day I had a dream. I couldn't remember what it was, but I had a dolphin in it. So I drew a dolphin. And I just drew that because the message I got in my dream, I remember saying, oh my God, it's a dolphin. And then something about Palladian energy. Dolphin, happy, Palladian energy. And I'm like, right, oh, okay. So that's all I remember. So I just drew the dolphin with a woman, Palladian maybe. And put you are royal. You are a royal sovereign being of light. And then the other picture I drew was this. And this is like, again, being in the cosmos, being part of the all with the stars and the fish, because I'm a Pisces, but I see that as the waters above, the waters below, because that's what's here. The kingdom of heaven is here, whatever you want to say. And I've put, we are more than we know, and we are connected to all, to the all. And then I think I did. And then this is just one I started this morning as I was waking up. But there's the sun again. And there's us in the clouds, someone in the clouds, as in we're taking a high perspective looking down, not being above anyone. We're just taking the middle focus of the two sides that are going on at the minute. I'm sure an orb, was that an orb then? I don't know. Of what's going on in the eye of the storm. You know, looking down from a bird's eye view of like, oh my God, like, come on people. I am going to pull a card because I forgot to do it the other day, and I'll do it out of this deck because it's relevant, you know, work your light. Just saying. So I'm more full of energy today because yesterday was just, I just wasn't at all. Too heated. Dolly, please scroll up. Trump sent in the military saved women and children this week in Spain. Ah, brilliant. Where's that? Not playing interfere. I think that our emotions feed the atmosphere, bad or good. Yeah, they do. That's what I believe. They feed the ether. You know, we put more fear out, that's what we get. That's manifesting. That's how manifesting works. That's what people have got to realise. You've got to be careful what you think and what you put out to the universe, because that's what they know, and that's why they put all the shit out, the false flags, 9/11, all that stuff, because then everyone goes into fear, and that fear carries, and then that's what manifests. So if we want to manifest good, we have to put good out, good thoughts and beautiful things that we want to come in. I can't scroll up to... Is that what Miss Chimes just put in? I don't know. 12 arrested in Spain. Is it 1,000 women and children saved? Not in the mainstream media news. Well, it won't be, but it will all come out, and that's how the mainstream will get caught in the shit and the lies, and that's how everyone's going to see it. Like you said, it's going to be shown to the world. You can't tell people, it's got to be seen. So thank you for that, critical thinker. Yeah, hopefully, what day is it? I should be on tomorrow for a good long chat, maybe a bit long on this. What was the light language link? Oh, I don't know. I'll find some videos on light language and I'll put them in my community page. I'll put Journey to Truth podcast after I come off. I'll put that on. You go to my community, I post things there, and I will put light language videos up as well. Hi Zol. I think light language it's anything. It's dancing, drawing, singing, anything that keeps you in a high vibration. But you know when I do that thing of when I make funny noises like that and the orbs come in, it's a frequency basically of joy and love. So yeah, I've been messing around with that, experimenting. Just my little experiments for me. Oh, a card's flipped over. That's interesting. I'll do 3. The one I put up, just up, is what's that, Miss Chime? Oh, that was a light language. Oh, thank you. Miss Chime's put a light language link in the chat, so check that out as well. And I'll put some in. Right, 3 cards of... Ooh. Right. So I've got protection, call back, power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. That's what we're trying to do, soul retrieval. And if you look, there's 7. No, that number, that follows me around everywhere. 7. Soul retrieval. We're taking it back. The leap. You go first, the universe will catch you. Which is a little bit like what we were just saying. Put your foot forward in the light. Pump them positive vibes out. And then the next one looks a bit scary. You've got a pyramid there. You've got lightning. Tesla. You've got the storm. You've got a towers being hit on either side. But we know the old guard has fell. Just look at the Queen. What's going on there? I'm just going to say Princess Diana. That's all I'm saying. Not saying anything else. Tune into that. JFK Jr., Princess Diana, knew each other. Just saying. I'll speak about that another day. Wait, postpone, pause, say no. Well, we're waiting. We postponed a little bit on. To me, I see that as like what's going on now. We're pausing and we're saying no. We're saying no to the shit. We're saying no. Just say no. 21st is the ring of fire solar eclipse, isn't that right? Oh, 21st, yeah, they're going about this, yeah, something about solar, yeah, 21st, 22nd, I don't know which one it is, but yeah, the 7 disciples, exactly. It's getting biblical as well, folks, so, because this is a godly thing, it is a source thing, it is a universe thing, whatever you call God. I do say source a lot. But we are saying no to their shit anymore. See the pyramid in the background? Pyramid's not a bad thing. It's a point, to me, it's a point of focus. But the pyramids, I always think they were an energy conductor. That's why I believe in Q, when you saw the Q and the lightning going over the obelisk in DC the other week, whenever it was, power changeover. Nikola Tesla, free energy. They're power generators. Do you remember when Trump said generators? The generators, there's one in London, there's one in DC, the obelisks, and there's one in, what's it called? The Vatican. DC's military, London's money, and the Vatican's religion. Harnessing all that energy. You remember when like the presidents get in and they do the organisation thing, or whatever it's called, like Obama and all them all that energy of people thinking they were good, harvesting all that energy. Well, you should have seen the energy go when Trump got in. Whoa, I bet they hated that. There's certain things as well that those presidents put in place because they really thought she was going to win, that would bring down certain things in America, which is luckily that they put them in so Trump can take them down and stuff like that. So I'm just saying, it's all good. Light workers need to raise their vibrations during the eclipse. Yeah, you need to raise your vibrations every day, I'd say as well. But people are doing it because I can see it on videos that I've not seen before, and I do ask sometimes out loud, let me come across somebody new or somebody, and it has been happening. So we are winning the lights one. It's just everything's been playing out to the normies. It's being played out. It's a film that we're watching, but we're watching them watch that because it's awakening them. We're watching the awakening. I think there's other people watching my awakening, others awakening, and so on and so forth. And They are talking in the news a little bit more now about the green flash thing that happened the other day. I didn't see it properly. I saw it, I don't know if it was this morning. People reckon they're getting ready for Project Bluebeam. I think that's why Space Force is there for, not letting that happen of a fake Project Bluebeam. But I do believe in other beings, and I do believe we live in a multi-dimensional universe. And, you know, there's certain things that I think they wanted to put out because people in the past will go, oh yeah, it's Project Bluebeam. Or is it? I think disclosure's coming within us first before big things happen. They would say it's Project Bluebeam because they don't want you to believe in certain stuff. That's just my take on that at the minute. Could change, don't know. Like I said, people's perceptions. Yeah, and it does miss chime. It has to play out tough as it seems. Someone said to me the other day before I go, why would the world want to wake up to all this shit? Because I got depressed with this shit. And I said, I know it can be depressing and I know it's bad, but it's tough, love. Like I said before, you can't move forward with new solutions if you don't know what the hell's been going on. Yes, it seems it would hurt people. Maybe that's why a lot of people have left the planet right now. They're so contracts, they wouldn't be able to handle this right now. There's a lot of people who won't because they're going through it now. But it has to be seen, and the only way it can be done is through this way it's going to be done. It's going to be shown to the people because it has been hidden. What's been hidden is going to be seen dark to light. It seems bad, but it actually isn't. I went through it all. Most of you have. It's made me a better person. I'm still working on myself, but I went through the whole bit of being a bit down about stuff. Not for ages. You come out of it. But it depends. If you're focusing on all the crap, like I said at the beginning, you're going to stay in the crap. You need to learn to move forward and flow. If you're not flowing and moving forward, you are limiting yourself. You are in a limited reality, and that is not what we want to be, and they've kept us looping in that sort of reality. Hi from Long Island. You need to flow. Release it all. How many times have I said release it all? Release your past things that you think you know, make you who you are. No, it doesn't. Release it all. Sit with yourself. Release it all. Release, let go, and flow. Yeah. So like I said, I better go because he'll be up in a minute. But hopefully I'll be on tomorrow and maybe we can carry this chat on about energy. And if anyone's feeling any, you know, stuff going on and what you're seeing, thinking and feeling. But like I said, do not stay in the hole of the news crap. Like I said, you can check it in the morning. I just think obviously there's something opposite going on. I don't stay in it. There's a lot of people just regurgitate. I've seen it. I know what's going on. I understand the duality of what's going on. As in, what did I write down? As in, the more you're judging stuff, the more you're in duality. That's what we're trying to come out of. Yeah, it's always darkest before the light. And exactly, and how do you shine your brightest? In the dark. That's why when I do my orbs, I normally do when it's dark because they shine more in the dark. You shine your light in the darkest times. We wouldn't be shining our light much in the light times, would we, if everything was brilliant? Because we wouldn't need to. But these are dark times. So we shine. You can't not be seen, really, can you? Just saying. Just saying. Oh, the green flash. There was something that went up about something flying through the sky. I don't know if it was military. Don't know what it was. People saying it was ETs, whatever. I don't know. I haven't looked at it properly yet, but there was something going about. It was on the news, I think. It was somewhere. Oh, yeah, and it was Ralph Smart off Infinite Waters. He did one on meditation. It might not have been recently, but he did say, Shakespeare said, nothing is good or bad, but thinking makes it so. So if you think something's bad, it is so. Oh, yeah, it's about meditation. Meditation is the act of non-judgment. So you could be meditating, not even sitting down. It's just non-judgment. That's what we're trying to go into, non-judgment, just being like in the middle, like, okay, acceptance. Learn how to be in a total state of non-judgment, non-labelling. It is hard. Good, bad thinking makes it so. Shakespeare said nothing is good or bad, because that's why I say energy isn't good or bad. It's the intention you put on it. It's neutral till you put an intention on it. Nothing is good and bad, but thinking makes it so. Stop judging. Thoughts of good and bad keep you in duality. It's like I've said before, even the dark side, we all say it's bad. We sort of say that to like explain things. But like I tried to explain the other day, they're playing their part. If they weren't being seen now, we wouldn't know we wouldn't be like, well, we want to go more to the light. So in a sense, it's not good or bad, it just is. And it's happening. So if anyone gets what I'm saying, it's your attitude to your thoughts that determine what they are. Like your thoughts on you think something in the past determines what you are. No, it doesn't. Release it and let go. It's what it's now. And this is why I always say, thank you, Miss Chan. This is why I always say, with Trump, people go on about the past. It's not about the past. It's about now. So I'm going to go because he's coming. So where we go one week, well, I will see you soon. Love and light. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.